Our next guest is an author 21 times over. She's hilarious. She's fabulously talented, and I know this because she's a friend of mine. I'm talking about the fabulous Kathy Lette, who joins us right here, right now.
Here she is.
Oh, see, you are like a big pair of knickers. You know, you've got my ass covered. I love that.
Can I be the
you.
gusset?
Yeah.
Hang on.
I love the
I
word
was hoping
gusset.
Jonesy would leap in one of the gusset.
I'm going straight into
Come
the gusset.
on.
It always comes to gusset with you, Amanda. And
It
Kathy,
does with us, yeah.
Some sort of underpant arrangement. I was just thinking, everyone's talking about the manosphere lately. Manosphere is everywhere. Puberty Blues, which I watched recently, like 2 months ago. That was the ultimate manosphere, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
I'm still proud of that book. It's like straight Vegemite, no bread and butter. It's very astringent, but it's so true
But
and so
that
real, so
toxic
raw.
masculinity.
Oh, yeah.
So have we got better? Do you think so? You look at the manosphere, and I don't know if you've seen Louis Theroux's documentary.
Yeah. Well, the trouble is women's rights, just to be serious for a second, we do want to uplift people, but women's rights are slipping back right around the world. A woman born in America today has less rights than her grandmother. So there's the abortion bans in America. There's, Afghanistan where women are being erased. In Iran, never has a haircut been so political. And here, as you say, with the manosphere, we've got upskirting and date rape and revenge porn and trolling and Andrew Tate and incel and all of that. So, sometimes it's tempting to take the word man, to take men out of Mensa because they're ruining the world for us. But you have to think of the positives too. Look at the Me Too movement. That started with one tweet and it brought down Harvey Weinstein. So the sisterhood is powerful when we stick together, and we really need sisterly camaraderie now more than
So
ever.
how do you remedy that though? If you've got, like, say, with the manosphere, they're saying you're a simp if a woman tells you what to do. How do you remedy it?
I think we have to flood the world with good men. We have to, and
Yeah.
the good men are there. We
They
just
are.
need to have them be the influencers.
That's right. And we're raising them.
I think we are raising them. Absolutely,
And
we
the
are.
other thing we have to do is bring young men into the feminist movement, because feminism is good for men as well.
Yeah.
How great to be relieved from the breadwinner role and to be allowed to be vulnerable and emotional. How wonderful
And to
that
raise
would
your
be.
kids.
And to raise your kids, exactly. So we have to sell feminism in a better way somehow.
It's such a great dichotomy. Part of you lives in London and you're best friends with Stephen Fry and you mix in royal circles and all that fabulous stuff. But then you come home and you're one of four sisters and your fabulous mum who's in her 90s, and that's your very tight suburban life here.
Yeah, in the Shire.
Yeah.
In the Insular Peninsula. Yeah. Oh, well, that's my favourite place in the world. And I'm so lucky. My mother gave me the best gift ever, 3 sensational sisters. And we're just in a love bubble the whole time. And when I come back, we go boogie boarding down at Cronulla. We all surf to shore like 4 menopausal gidgets holding hands and squealing. And we refuse to get old. And that's my big message to women now, my literary raison d'etre now in the books I write, is, go forth and be fabulous. Have a sensational second act. Adventure before dementia. And I'm not making light of that terrible disease, but you never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
So carpe the hell out of diem. Carpe diem like there's no tomorrow. And I also think that, post-menopause is the best time of a woman's life. No period cramps, no pregnancy scares. You've got all that tampon money to spend. And the other great thing that happens to you is that, I mean, you're much younger than me, but when you get to 50, you get a kind of, oh, feck it, I'm 50 gene kicks in. You no longer care what people think about you. And women are brought up to be decorative and demure. And all the research shows when a man and woman start talking, the woman always pulls back, except in this studio, obviously.
I'm pulling right
I'm allowed to be bolshy.
But then once you hit 50, it is something magical happens when your estrogen drops a bit and you just get a little bit more confident. I think you come into your true self.
My friends and I talk about this a lot, and it's almost wear all your jewelry, wear your clothes,
Yes.
paint your nails, be loud. Time to be loud.
Yes, just when society's trying to wrap you up in the cloak of invisibility. And it's not just me imagining that. MI5 a couple of years ago said they wanted to employ middle-aged women as spies because nobody sees us.
Yeah.
We could rob banks,
Well, that's at
we
the-
should do a heist.
But this would be a thing. I can't
We'd
imagine.
be too loud.
I can't imagine. And firstly, Amanda would certainly you would not have her as the getaway car driver
Oh, well, why is that?
Why is that?
because
Uh-oh, you're on dangerous
I
ground.
know.
you'd get lost.
Actually, that bit's
You'd
true.
be at the wrong bank.
Yeah.
You'd probably pick up the wrong robbers. Where's Kathy?
Look at this nice bag I've put
Where's-
the money in.
Where's Kathy's gang? No, this is another gang.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Tell us about the Sisterhood Rules, your new book.
Oh,
This is a
well,
novel.
I just thought the other day, I have been writing novels for 50 years. I started at 17. I'm now 67 or 67, as I'd like to say.
very good.
So fashionable.
Yeah.
So fab.
In all my books, I've always championed women because it's still a man's world, as we just were discussing. 100 years since Emily Pankhurst tied herself to the railings, we still don't have equal pay. We're still getting concussion hitting our head on the glass ceiling, and we're supposed to clean it while we're up there. So I always champion women, but I have to admit there are some women who need to go to the vets to get their claws done. Pam Bondi, anyone? Caroline Levitt.
Yeah.
So I wanted to write a book that explored what happens when the sisterhood goes sour. So in this book, there's two sisters haven't spoken for 5 years because one had an affair with the other one's husband.
Oh, that ought to do it.
And I know that that's happened to two people I know, including Helen Garner, the famous Australian
Yeah.
writer.
Really?
Yes. So, how do you ever come back from that betrayal? But when their mother goes missing, they're forced to come back together to try and find her. So I wanted to write a book that had reconciliation at its core because the world's there's no harmony or unity at the moment, I think. And all of us have fallen out with a best girlfriend or even with a sister. And
Or a parent.
Or a parent.
That's
And
happening a lot at the moment.
let's try and find our way back to
Because pop culture
love.
doesn't show the resolution.
No.
Pop culture loves the explosion but doesn't show the resolution.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's right. So I wanted to write. There are sisterhood. There are rules in the book. Like husbands come and go, but girlfriends last forever. So never let a penis come between us. I think that's rule number one. Don't you?
Mandy, you're not writing this
I'm
down.
going to do it as a cross stitch.
Yeah. Put it on your throw pillows. Needle pointed in. I think that's good. And things like be the wind beneath her bingo wings.
Yeah.
Be supportive and loyal. And encourage her at work to think big. Like you no longer want a man's seat on the bus. You want his seat on the board. There's lots of sort of rules in there. But it's the sisterhood rules, but it's also the sisterhood rules. The sisterhood is so powerful and so wonderful. And if you're not lucky enough to have sisters like I do, you do have the sisterhood.
Yep.
So lean into your female friends and support each other because we're on the road to Gilead. You've seen The Handmaid's Tale. I mean, we've never, ever needed that sisterly solidarity more. So
It's time,
that's what the book is saying.
I guess, to rekindle with my best girlfriend. I might do that. My wife gets upset when I do that. But it's good to see you've got all this tampon money to spend, Kathy.
Well, that's right. That's
She's
right. You want me
flush
to
with
take
it.
you out for a drink, obviously.
Kathy Lette's book, The Sisterhood Rules, is available now. Kathy Lette, thank you.
Oh, it's just so lovely to see you again. I've just saying we've been talking to each other for decades, haven't we?
Absolute decades.
And it only gets better. We have not passed our amuse-by date.
No, but I have passed some wind.
Oh, excellent. On that note, phew.